Okay. Hey! Hey!
You see this shit?
I
don't care.
Put her in cuffs.
You saw that?
Yep, I saw it.
I never did.
Back up! Back up!
On February 9th, 2025, in Illinois, officers received a call from a woman who said that she and her friends were being attacked by some men they had met at the club the previous night.
13 of them said. Looks like they sprayed the fire extinguisher and it's on the ground.
13 decides to bring the fire extinguisher.
Hey! Go with these two. Hey, both of you, come here.
We gotta get us.
What's going on?
Nothing. What's the
Okay, who's all in here? Who's all in here? Is it just you inside?
No, what?
Okay, who else is in here?
No, somebody else.
Okay.
What?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. You talking to me? What's up?
I'm talking to anyone in this room right now. Okay, we got people saying something.
I don't care what they say. I mean, people lie all the time. I can't control what people say.
Okay.
You don't have no control what somebody said about
What's
you.
your name?
My name, I live here.
What's your name? Okay.
Whatever.
What's your name?
Oh yeah, you're breathing heavy.
I'll go. Go ahead.
I got jumping jack.
Interesting.
Very. What's going on?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's going on?
Incident right now.
What y'all investigate?
Incident.
What? Incident? Incident could be anything.
You're right.
All
What we
right.
do?
Okay, come here. Come here. Step outside. Put your hands behind your back. Okay.
So am I already?
You're being detained right now. Okay.
For what?
Let's go.
What am I going for?
Walk down the stairs.
You said I'm
You're being detained right now. That means you're put in handcuffs,
Okay.
and you're gonna go outside. You're gonna go in a squad car,
For what?
and we're gonna talk to you
About what?
about what happened tonight.
Didn't nothing happen.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
You see this shit?
I don't care.
Put her in cuffs.
You saw that?
Yep, I saw it.
I never did that.
Back up! Back up! Back
I'm the
up!
only person that can
Got
do
her.
that.
Put her in cuffs.
I'm the only person that can do that. I don't care.
But now, I'm listening.
I really don't. I don't care.
You're a man like me.
All right, bud.
You're a man like me.
I hear you, man. Trust me. I
I'm
hear
the
you.
aggressor though.
I got you.
But see how we get the bad rep? Whenever females say something, they do whatever. This is what happened to us though. We in handcuffs, we taking them for what? You just swung on that man. You can't do both.
You can do both what?
Call the police and be the aggressor.
Yes, you can.
You can be the aggressor and call the
And call
police.
the police same time.
Right.
Yes.
And we lose every time though.
Bro, this isn't about man or female, okay?
It's about life. Human.
Sure.
You can't be the aggressor.
And I'm telling you right now, there's numerous times where the aggressor calls.
Right. And it's,
And guess what? And guess what though? We have to figure out what's going on.
you just saw that with your own eyes now.
You want to pull your pants up for you?
Oh, yeah. What I do to you? I didn't. That wasn't me.
Okay.
What you talking about?
You got anything on you,
I
man?
was outside with you in the shit.
Hey, you got anything on you? Hey, wait, before you step in.
Man, nothing, man. Bitch, you delusional.
Is that just,
You was.
is your wallet?
Listen, no. Listen, bro. She lying.
Who's lying?
Her.
Okay.
The bitch in
We
the
still
car.
got to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
This your wallet, your money. Your money's going back in your pocket, okay?
Okay. My wallet. Should
Your wallet's not going back in your pocket right now.
Are we here for you?
Yeah. No. Well, no, it's another female. She's in F over there, okay?
Okay, sorry.
You're okay. Yep. Who's the other male in your apartment?
That's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah. Bro,
What is this?
Bro, I swear to God, this
Okay.
what you think, bro.
Hey, now it's making into something bigger now because
That's just what you got the investigation.
Yeah.
I don't give a f.
up in there. Watch your head, man.
Say what they want to say.
All right, boss. Give me a second.
You put me in handcuffs for one particular reason.
Man, I've already told you.
You took me out my house and put me in handcuffs based on what?
I told you you are detained right now
But I shouldn't be
for
in
the
handcuffs.
investigation that is going on.
I'm a citizen.
That I don't care. That does
You
not
don't care how
matter.
you've been a
That does not matter.
My constitutional rights don't matter?
No, none of your rights have been violated.
How come?
How so?
You arrested me based on what?
Arrested? Did I ever say you were arrested? Right now you're gonna sit back there until I talk to you. Do you understand that?
I'm detained based on what?
It's that simple. You're detained because of my investigation.
I don't want my daughter. If you hear me. And so we just got to fight back and forth. I know how to defend myself. I mean, against the man is crazy,
There's
but
still one dude up in the apartment who I left.
he didn't do anything, but he was there. I mean, I told him everything that happened, and I said, take me home.
So the one in the gray,
Yes.
Okay,
He's
he
the one that
hit you.
put his hand on me. That's why my nose is bleeding. My jaw hurts right now.
13.
After I told him I was going to call the police, he got upset. He said, you're disrespecting me in my home. So then we got to fight. I tried my best to defend myself.
Who are these people? Hey,
I'm her dad. Where is she?
who's dad?
My daughter.
Okay, which one is your daughter? We have multiple females here, okay? What's going on? Okay, is her name? Okay, so right now is the other one most likely. We have in handcuffs. Okay, they're saying you're good to go up there.
You have who in handcuffs?
Another female. I don't know if it's or not. We're still working on it all. You can go up there. Okay. What? Can you get her name?
I got it.
Thank
You're
you.
good.
You have the one that was kicking the door?
Yes. Had her put her in cuffs. Who do you have one back here? Okay. Can you run her and everything for me?
I'm doing it right now.
What's her name? I mean,
It's the guy.
okay, and you were inside. Okay. What's your last name? First name, middle initial, and your date of birth. How long you been living here for? For a while? Okay.
I'm for real, bro. Man, and it ain't about the gender thing, I'm being real with you. But when it comes to a man and a woman, we always get the worst of it. They start all the guess what? But I don't give a y'all do that. You bitches drunk and deluded. What's my charges, man?
I told you right now you're just being detained. Potentially battery, but like I said, I got up.
Bro, battery, you just saw me get attacked.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that she's not getting charged too, but that doesn't mean that you didn't do something.
But what you can prove is what you saw. Based on what you saw.
What I can prove is what I saw? Is that what you just said?
Of course, you can only prove what you saw.
Okay.
Based on what you saw.
Sure.
I was assaulted. I'm the victim.
Sure.
I mean, based on facts of what you saw. If you have to say what I personally saw, I saw you attack him. Period. Now, what I'm hearing is you saying this, but what I personally saw was this man being attacked while he was in handcuffs.
Is your middle name?
No.
Which? Okay.
That's me right there. You're in somebody's apartment, you don't like, you be free to go. It's my place of residence. You're always free to go. No one's held captivity. Y'all met them, they were in the parking lot. I mean, they could have left a long time ago. I understand you're here to do your job. You're just here to investigate the facts. I get that. I'm telling you like this, man. Person to person. Ain't nothing happened to them. They straight. They came here on their own will. They was willing to leave on their own will. You motherfuckers get drunk, get to tripping, and next thing you know, you motherfuckers get to attacking people. Making up false accusations.
So the one in Ryan's car is our suspect up there.
Yes, sir. I think we got it figured out for the most part.
Let me ask him a question real
Okay.
quick.
Capacity wants to talk to you.
So, hey Sarge. So, on the clinic side, they had this whole ordeal. One of the females that we have in custody went to the third floor right side, and it's the same as where they were on the... and she destroyed this random lady's door. I mean, just destroyed it. She broke a fire extinguisher and sprayed it everywhere. Do we write that up as a separate thing, or do we write that up under all this? Okay. So the side is the exact same, like, as what the dude that she was trying to go after. Am I right? She's going after a dude?
This
No, the one in Ryan's car.
was attacking this dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
And his apartment is top floor to the right.
Correct.
Okay, so she so she was going to the apartment to fight him, and she went to the wrong hallway, same where the apartment is, in the next building over, and drove door up.
So this is a mistaken identity apartment.
Yeah, she bought home invaded the wrong person.
And then went to the
Okay. That makes sense.
That's why this whole time I was like, we're not in the E building.
'Cause,
We're in
yeah.
the F
Okay.
building.
All right.
This
Sounds
is
good.
not
That
related.
was my only
Tried to home
question.
invade the wrong
Do
building.
you need anything
Okay,
from him?
I appreciate
Is
it.
he involved at all?
Well, he was inside, so he is most definitely.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we'll get it
Is
figured
he
out.
part of the crime? He said he was sleeping on the
Okay,
floor.
bye.
Unlikely, but
Yeah, he said he was sleeping on the
Yeah.
floor where the two girls were allegedly assaulted.
So did
Yeah,
they
not
mention,
like
does they mention him at all?
Yes.
They did?
Yes.
So we're doing both.
They said he was in the room.
Under the same case.
It's going to be the same case number because it's
Yeah.
the same.
It's the
So-
same
It's
people.
the same
It
incident.
might
So,
go in a little
so
bit.
I
she
would.
intended to break into that one, just
Yeah,
broke into
so-
the wrong one.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Our girls all shook
yeah,
up.
we just started booking on yours.
Okay.
We're gonna have crim damage over.
Did somebody
and-
go down with?
I got her statement here. I said just go. Unless you want to go. I got pictures of her. I got her statement. I got all her information and stuff.
She's the victim.
No.
You wanna talk to
Allegedly.
him?
Allegedly. I haven't talked to any of the guys yet.
Okay. All right.
So
Do you want to do the show up or like
No, she got a video in.
it's her?
Yeah.
Okay. So
that lady had a video.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's for sure going for crim damage
Oh yeah. And then doing the fire extinguisher.
and battery for the other one. I have no clue where that
Doing
came
the fire
from.
extinguisher, and she broke it out up there and sprayed it everywhere.
Okay, so but last time we did the fire extinguisher was just sort of the conduct, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
DC.
So
DC.
DC theft over battery.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go up there and take photos of everything, and get her a case.
What did I say?
Okay, I will come talk to him. Yeah, I'll come talk to him in a second. It's a lot's going on. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You snatched me out of my house, give me a handcuff.
Did you have like some traffic stuff a while back you were arrested for?
A year ago?
Yes, sir. Okay, so do one is like the initial and then do a okay. Yeah, so she has the crim damage to the door and then also was hitting the mail. So battery. Two different calls. No, it's the same one, same people, just only one of it is involving you. The other, well, the one that's involving you is that you allegedly punched a female in the face.
Hell no.
And she had a bloody nose. She was running out of this door down here where your apartment is, okay? So that's why you are in handcuffs, because she's saying you did that,
I didn't touch
right?
this.
That is why you're detained. You're not arrested, okay? That's why I need to talk to you
I got you.
about what happened,
I got you.
okay? Does that make sense?
Because she's just saying.
Exactly. So I have to talk to you and get your side to figure out what happened, okay?
I did not touch no woman. I did not.
That-
I don't
that's-
even know them.
That's fine.
I don't even know. You saw me getting attacked.
And trust me, she is going to jail for battery. Trust me, I saw that.
Blatantly battered.
Yep, I saw it.
No ifs, ands, buts about it.
Like I said, I still have to question you and talk to you about it, okay?
I'm telling you, sir. I understand you're doing your job. I mean, person to person. It ain't even about gender. Bro, you know and I know. We don't stand. Come to this. You know that. And they know that shit. And they take advantage of that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in my own house. My own house.
There was also another male up there. You said that was your brother, right?
Yes.
And then there was another male somewhere in the house. Okay.
Oh, you know, the one you talking about. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. They're witnesses. They're
Okay, hey. One today. Let me read you your rights before I talk to you and question you about everything, okay?
So I'm under arrest now.
No, just... So, I have to read your Miranda rights before I question you. That does not mean you're going to jail. Okay? People have the misconception that if you get read your rights, that means you're going to jail. That's not how that works.
It's the right to remain silent.
Yes, because I have to question you, and the questions I'm asking you might be incriminating. You see what I'm saying?
It's not involuntary statements if you know.
Exactly. So you sitting here and just talking to me is just voluntary statements, right? So that's why I said, let me... So I said, let me read your rights before I talk to you, okay, man?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second, please. Do you have someone? Okay, who do you have?
I have, who's the other female there?
The female that battered and cribbed him?
Yes.
Okay. Sit this down. Roll it down for me.
Have you talked to the one?
No. I just been talking to the one in Willoughby's car who was allegedly a witness because he was inside the apartment. He was laying down on the floor. He didn't see anything. He heard a bunch of screaming, arguing.
You guys just put everyone in cuffs just to...
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Grabbed him because he was in the building that we knew of. And then the two females, the one went to the hospital.
Covering statements from her.
I don't know.
She said she got her statement.
I hope so.
I'll cover everyone in that apartment.
Allegedly think this guy had anything to do with it.
Okay.
He was inside the apartment. He's saying he was laying down on the floor. Heard the yelling between the two. And then he got up. Didn't see anyone hitting each other or anything like that. He got up, walked outside to go smoke a cigarette. And that's I saw him walking down the steps out here.
Okay.
Are you doing a booking for her for crime and battery? Okay, thank you. Did you... And then you have the statements and everything from the other female, right?
I took her statement.
Okay.
She's over all that stuff. So I'll cover that.
Okay. Alright, you ever been read your Miranda rights before? Okay. So I'm going to read them to you, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him represent you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Having these rights in mind, are you willing to speak to me? Okay. Okay, so you met... You and who? You were with... Okay, you're saying Lee and the other, your brother, had the females?
They have.
Okay.
We was getting drunk. They wanted to stop.
What club were you at, first off? Vibes? Okay, so... You guys were at Vibes, hanging out, drinking, smoking, whatever, right? Okay. You guys all came up here to where? To what apartment? Yours?
Yes.
Okay. So, is that Frank 21?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you took the other one in the back room, not the one that swung on you, right? To your bedroom or a room back there. Okay. You and her.
We chilling.
Okay.
Nothing happened. She wasn't on that. Okay, cool. I'm a man. I'm trying to know. We chilling. We was chilling for a minute. Then we see what's going on, so I leave out. All right, cool. So I go in the other room with her sister. She go back there with another guy to the same room. That's when all the chaos. That's when the whole debacle happened.
Okay. So you.
When I leave from out there, I go chill with her sister.
Yep.
Me and her sister sitting on.
Who's her sister? The one that was hitting you?
The one swung on. Me and her sitting. She's delusional. So this happened. Me and her sitting on the couch. When we sitting on the couch, she can talk what happened. The other guy. She tried. Her sister drunk or something. So she cried. So now her sister like, damn, what's wrong with my sister? I don't know. We both was out here. So I don't. Right? She the one chose to go in and me and she led the way to go into the bathroom. So when they left out the bedroom from the other guy, she led the way to the bathroom. We both saw it. So the other guy threw the thumbs up to me like we good. So when he go in the bathroom, shortly thereafter, we hear her like she crying and shit, and then she leave out crying. So her sister like concerned. So So they both go outside. That's when the whole debacle happened. Prior to her going to the bathroom with the guy, there was no issue. Like, he was
Okay.
out with her.
Okay, first off, you went in the room with her. She wasn't about it. You left. She stayed in the room.
No, she come out the room.
You both come out the room.
We both come out the room together.
Yep.
Another guy out there.
Another guy's out there. Who's the guy?
The other guy, I don't know, probably one of them. I don't know. He approached
Probably one of them, I don't know. That doesn't help.
I'm saying is that she's there with another guy.
Okay, if you don't know the guy's name, right? What was he, the guy that she went in the bathroom with? You're saying you don't know who he is?
No, he was with us tonight, but shit, he left. He already gone. It was named Tone. He left already.
His name was. So that was the guy that went in the bathroom with her.
That's when the whole debacle happened. So she run out the bathroom. Her sister run after her. That's when everything was in the hall.
Okay, hold up a sec. So where did you go when you left the room? When you guys both left the room, where did you go?
We both went in the front room.
Okay, you guys both walked to the front room.
The other guy was leaving out the bathroom already. He come out the bathroom. So when he come out the bathroom, we all in the front room. Him and her went to another room.
Okay, so she went in
The bedroom. with
to
the other guy.
to the bedroom with.
In the other bedroom where he already left out. And me and her sister Shirley came out the bathroom after him. So the whole time that me and her was in the other bedroom, him and his sister was in the bathroom. Because he was out the bathroom for about 5 minutes. They both was in the bedroom. And then her sister pops out the bathroom. That's when me and her was sitting in the front room. And then them two come out the bedroom and go in the bathroom. So me and her sitting in the front room and them two in the bathroom. So everything is fine. Until she get to like...
Okay, she goes into the bedroom, right? You then go in
to the bathroom
with the sister.
No, I ain't going to the bathroom with her sister. Her sister came out the bathroom after him. So let me give you real simple. It appears that her sister was in the bathroom.
Yep, sister was in the bathroom with first, while you and her were in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when we come out the bedroom,
Yep.
come out the bathroom.
Okay, not the sister though.
Not the sister.
Just.
Oh, I don't know where she at.
Okay.
I hear moaning from somewhere, but I hear snoring in one room and I hear moaning in another room. So I don't know what's going on at this point because I don't see nobody. Then I figure it out. He come out the bathroom. About 5 minutes later, she come out. Down like that's where the problem only come from.
Now when she came out of the bathroom,
she came
right?
in the living room with me.
Now hold on. When she came out of the bathroom, you saw her.
Yes.
Okay. Did she have any marks on her? Any
No,
bruises?
no.
Nothing. She was fine.
This the sister from.
Yes, I know. I'm at. Yep. Okay. So you're out in the living room. Where did that sister go from the bathroom? Out to the living room with you.
With me.
Okay.
That's the one I was talking to.
Okay. Now what?
Other two-
What happened next?
They're in the bedroom.
So, and the other one
In the bedroom.
then walked into the bedroom.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then the other one just bust out the door and lead the way to the back. Tone behind her, he threw the thumb
So
up the knee
then the one from the bedroom walks
to the bathroom.
to the bathroom
Right.
with.
With Tone.
Okay.
And behind her, he throw the thumbs up to me like it's good, like he finna score. So I'm smiling, like, okay, cool, you go ahead, right? So shortly thereafter, she come out the bathroom, you hear crying and all type of like, it's crazy. So she like, you told her I tried to take advantage of you? No, I ain't say that, I don't know. She come back, so she go downstairs in the hall. The sister followed. The sister, the one that was out in the living room with me. She go
Okay.
take me out of the-
Hold up. When she comes out of the bathroom, right, crying.
Yes. Her sister then chased behind her. We both.
Did you see her when she came out of the bathroom crying?
Yeah. I saw
Okay. Did she have any marks on her?
Not that I didn't see her to observe anymore.
Okay. Nothing on the face.
I couldn't say if they appeared then. I don't know. Her sister chased after her. They were in the hall.
Okay.
Then
So you didn't see any marks on her or anything?
she may have been. I don't know. They could have been self-inflicted. I don't know. These girls was drunk. They were belligerent. I don't fucking know.
Okay. But then, where the first one that's crying out of the bathroom runs out of the apartment?
Yeah. To outside. Her sister followed her.
Okay.
In the hall. I'm listening. The other guy, he's coming out the bathroom at this time. I'm sitting there, what the fuck happened? She crying, she shot. So the other sister, the one who swung on me, she comes straight in here and get the swinging on him. You do to my sister. You my sister. The other sister finally come upstairs. He like, you told her. She said, no, I never said that. You never tried to
Okay.
be nothing.
Well, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure I get it all, so I'm not, you know, misunderstanding anything. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you the whole story.
Yep, I appreciate it. So,
Because that day I lied to you, you have me
Yep.
looking like this. No, I ain't
so
gonna
she
do that.
followed sister outside. Do you know what she said to sister
She
outside?
never called her. The sister just followed because she was crying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
So
so
she
she
went
knew what she
outside,
was wrong with.
but you don't know what
I don't know
was
what
said.
they said. I don't
Okay.
think I know when the sister came, the one swung on me, she
Yep.
came back swinging on Tone. Like, you because they
Okay.
were the only two in the bathroom.
So then sister came back in.
Swinging on Tone.
You guys were both sitting on the couch still?
Me and Tone was sitting up talking in the living room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She came just swinging on Tone. I then get in the middle. You know, this is my apartment. You see, I got neighbors. So I get in the middle trying to break it up. I'm trying to diffuse. Like, hold up, you chill out. She get to swinging on me. I'm like, what is you hitting me for? I'm trying to hit him. I said, but you hitting me. I'm breaking it up. So boom, she's so drunk and belligerent, the one she just swinging on anybody. He tried to cross his roof. So the sister come back in. He said, man, you told her I tried to you. No, I never said you tried to me, this, that, and the third. Ooh.
Okay.
So they have work.
So sister comes in, was hitting on you. The other one that was crying then comes back in
Come back in.
and said, did you say that I was...
That's what they to her.
Okay, asked her,
Do you talk?
tell her I...
Yeah. She said, no, I never said that. She said, I just told you I wasn't trying to have sex. You kept trying to have.
Okay.
That was it. She was like, but you didn't try to rape me, and that was it. Cool. So they get the fight. The belligerent one who's swinging, she's swinging on him. Boom. Now that's where the fight happened. Because the other sister tried to help her sister. So she might have got hit in that, because he get the swinging back. So I'm trying to keep him from hitting
Okay.
them. All of them hit me, because I'm in the middle. But this is my apartment. So I'm getting attacked by all different ways. I'm trying to defuse. Next thing you know, I'm getting boom, 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 boom. He gets to swinging on her. I'm trying to keep him from hitting her. No, don't hit her. Boom, boom. I get hit again. Don't hit her. Boom. Now all of them attacking me. You know, because I'm in the middle. So she might have sustained her injuries when she was swinging at him. He was swinging at her because she was helping her sister. You see that? And that where the fight ensued. And they had shit confused. I was diffusing. This is my apartment. Y'all can't be fighting in my place. You should take this outside to it. That's why when you came, I'm chill because I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I got a right to break up a fight in my house. I pay rent here. I'm protected here. I have rights here. Y'all don't. You know what I mean? So therefore, when I try to defuse the shit, they get to getting belligerent.
So who started the initial...
The sister coming in swinging.
Okay, but Tom said, did you say that I raped you? She said no.
But the sister already came in swinging.
Why? So why was this? Did the sister continue swinging?
The sister
Like what?
the one who swung on me.
Yes.
Bro, she was swinging.
Okay, she was kept swinging at and you because you were in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
The other sister trying to help her because that's her sister, and he's swinging back.
Okay,
like,
so swinging back.
Hell yeah, he's swinging back. He defending himself. So I'm in the middle because I'm like, bro, you gonna hurt these girls. So I'm trying to keep the going crazy. He's swinging on them, they swinging on him in the middle. I'm in the middle catching from both ways. Cool. So we finally get calm down. They go outside.
Okay, did ever? You're saying swinging. I'm assuming he then hit her, right?
I'm assuming they connected on him. I know they connected.
That's what I'm
on
saying. If they're connecting on him, I'm sure he is connecting on her,
He
right?
responded.
So you saw them both
Yes,
swinging at
they
each
were
other
in
and
the
hitting
middle,
each other.
bro. Like, imagine being in your apartment in the middle. You got one behind you, one in front of you, both of them swinging, and you're in the middle. That's me. With the sister helping the other sister against Tone. And I'm in the middle getting hit both ways. Tone swinging over my shoulder. They're swinging. I'm like, stop. Nobody listens to me. And then you accuse me while you're in my place making false accusations, and you initiate all this Tone, you and him fault, not me. The one you went in the bathroom with, not me. Y'all got everything confused. You're attacking me. No, it wasn't me. It was.
Okay, what was wearing? You said you don't know. You don't know. You just know his name is.
But his name Tone. But he was. Yeah, I mean.
What clothing was he wearing?
Tone switched clothes so much, bro. I'm gonna say some purple shit. I can't even say.
Okay, a shirt and jeans, like.
Tan type. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, like, he didn't do nothing wrong, bro. He came trying to get. She said no. He left it alone. The sister would react because she crying, and it was over with. And she said no. You never tried to rape me. I just wasn't trying to have. You were trying to have. Okay, he didn't rape you. You're done. Like, and then your sister get to overreact and get belligerent, and that's when shit got crazy. The one swinging, she come in straight swinging, and then he get to swing. The other sister try to help her. Tone get to swinging on both of them. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And I'm not mad. I'm just saying not in my place.
So then after the swinging happened, after they were swinging on each other, right?
Yes.
Who came out of the, when did leave?
Left immediately because he's like, you know what, don't forget about it. Say, all right, go ahead and go. So he leaves. Now I'm stuck. The two sisters leave out, come outside. By that time, y'all pulled up. I don't know who parked over.
Then the two sisters, so left right before.
He left before y'all ride. Right before y'all ride. The two sisters come out here with y'all. I'm in the crib. Willie come out here and talk to y'all and just let y'all know, man, look, this wasn't it. The one who everything originated, right? He gone like, man, this some shit. I ain't finna get caught. And I don't blame him. Because guess what? Guys get the short end of the stick. And who don't know this? Man knows this. Bro, you get the short end of the stick. Best believe. So he leaves. I said, I'll deal with it. This is my place. I ain't no. Next thing you know, I'm getting accused just telling you, no, that was you and Tone fight, not me. I never laid a finger on y'all.
Okay, so my thing is when I go to your apartment, right?
Yeah.
You open the door. I say, "What's going on?" Right?
True.
And you say nothing, right? When I know all of this is already something's happened, right?
But let's be real. We both know something afoot. Right?
Okay.
I'm not here to talk to
So
them.
then you being honest with me is the easiest way for me to
True,
figure it
true,
out rather
true.
than nothing happened, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now listen, officer. Now this officer tells you to disrespect you. Understand, take into consideration everything that's going on. Imagine being in your apartment, right?
Trust me, man. I'm hearing everything you're saying, right? I would hate to be in your position. I really would.
Yes, it's your apartment. You got a right to protect your apartment, don't you? Hell yeah, you pay bills here. I'm saying don't fight in here. You got one motherfucker swinging in front of you, one motherfucker swinging in the back of you, and then motherfuckers get to getting hit. Hey, it's you. No, it's not me. It's not me. It's the guy who left. But since he's not here, blame somebody who's here. Because we don't know the guy. Because guess what? We don't know them. We met them at the club. We're completely strangers. I couldn't tell you their first and last name.
Okay. So you met at the club. Did you?
Them kicking with us periodically. The females.
Yes.
We don't know them
Okay. You don't know the females.
at all.
You know.
Yes.
Okay. And you know.
Yes.
And you're telling me you don't know his name.
No, we go by. You know what I'm saying? This it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Where does he live?
I'm probably live north. Hayward or some. It's some weird.
Haywood?
Shit. Like Toad didn't do nothing wrong. Though he did some. Like, bro, he wasn't in the wrong. They came attacking him. He's supposed to do sit there and let y'all jump me because y'all drunk. Bro, these females were drunk, belligerent, and attacking people and making up false accusations.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You
You got.
witnessed.
I know. Trust me. I saw it all. Did you have anything else that you feel like you need to say? Is there anything else you feel like I need to know
One thing I
about
said,
what's going on?
I didn't touch no one. I was in the middle trying to defuse it in my apartment. I was taxing both ends, and that's it.
Okay.
My tone and her did have a fight. So any injuries she may have, she may have sustained them as a self-defense. I would honestly say self-defense. I'm a witness that. I will be telling witness. You struck this man. And you said he did. You said he tried to have sex and it was done. That's okay. It's consensual. He didn't take nothing. And you get the swing. You and your sister got the swinging on this man. And I was in the middle. And he swung back. And you sustained injuries. And now you're trying to blame anybody because you're in the wrong. You initiated contact. You can't be the aggressor, initiate contact, and then sustain injury. Oh, you no.
Right, but you also have to understand. In a sense, you're both in the wrong.
Not me.
No, not you necessarily. I'm
Tony
talking
Hart.
about
Yes, but this the thing.
if
though.
you get swung on and you swing back. That is, you both are in the wrong.
True, but you can't initiate it, then cry wolf.
And I understand that point.
That's all I'm saying.
Trust me, I understand that
Don't
point.
initiate the then cry wolf.
And that's what I meant by telling you earlier, right?
Yeah, I know.
A lot
Let
of
me know
people,
the story.
a lot of people will do something and then call the police first,
Right,
right?
right.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. That's why you said they'll be the aggressor. They call us. And
That's
try to
exactly what
cover
I'm saying.
the
So
facts.
that's why we
Yeah.
have to do this, where we have to put everyone in handcuffs and talk to everybody, okay?
Right. See what the.
All right. Give me a second.
Are you saying if you were done with him yet or not?
Yeah, this is a lot. Okay, what did she say?
Okay.
Sorry.
I haven't said anything. I asked her any questions. She said she was not assaulted.
No, the one to the hospital.
Oh, sorry.
What did she say?
She said that she met these dudes at Vibes.
At Vibes, not Dreams.
I think she said Vibes.
Okay, because he was saying Dreams, he said Vibes. Maybe they went
I'm
to multiple places.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure she said Vibes. There, the bar closed down because people were fighting, and they were like, "Yo, come over here." And she said, "Okay." She got here. It was him, other dude, and then a third guy who's. The dudes were trying to have sex with her. She was like, "I'm drunk, but like not that drunk, buddy." back off. They were like being creepy, and she was like, no, I'm gonna call the police, like you guys are being weird. She says he became really upset when she said she was gonna call the police. He was like, you're being disrespectful. She was like, no, I just want to you. He punched her square in the nose.
He punched her square in the nose.
Yes, she said she fell over. He ripped her wig off her head. She was dizzy and like whatever, and she was like, honestly, I don't even really remember how I got out of the apartment, but...
So, he went into a room with her. He said, you know, whatever. She said, no, I don't want to have... She said, okay. He walked out. She walked out. So they're both in the living room then. Walked out, followed her out, went to the bathroom. And then he was with the sister, the one that you had in the back seat. Okay? It's a whole, like, just keep swapping cycle.
Sure.
He said he heard moaning from the bathroom.
No.
And her both walk out. She, like, walks out of the bathroom first crying.
The victim?
And the victim walked out of the bathroom. The victim was crying. She walked out of the apartment, completely out. The sister then followed out to say, like, hey, what's going on? So then they're all sitting on the living room couch. They both come in. The sister comes in that you have here first and starts hitting, saying, you my sister, started punching them.
Yeah. So...
Does that kind of make sense to you? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Victim is, she said, I don't know where my sister got raped from. She said, I was never raped, like...
Who said that she was never raped?
The victim.
The victim said she was never raped.
That I was absolutely never raped. I would be straight up honest with you. Nobody ever touched me like that. The ambulance people asked her, they said, were you sexually assaulted? She said no.
Okay.
She said that she was been raped in the past.
Okay.
When she was little.
So that makes sense why the sister was really mad and upset, ran in,
Yes, she
started
said,
punching Tone,
Yeah,
saying, you my sister. The sister came in, asked while getting hit and whatnot, did you say I raped you? She said no. Okay?
Yeah.
He then got in the middle, because it's like, this is my apartment, what's going on? Got in the middle of everything, tried to stop it, then getting hit by her, started hitting back, started swinging back. Okay?
I asked her already.
Does she have any injury?
She said I was not ever assaulted.
Okay.
So I never called an ambulance. I never did any of that. She said she was not assaulted. I didn't get a good look at her because it was dark. So I don't...
So
when
my
you were standing
issue...
in the hallway, though, I didn't see anything.
My issue is where's the proof that he was the one that punched her, right? We have injury on her, okay? I asked him multiple times, did you see injury on her? He never saw any injury on her. I was like, when her came out of the bathroom, no injury,
I mean,
nothing.
The victim pointed him out
And said he was the one that
that's
punched
the man that punched me. I mean, you still have to do her. Maybe she'll give you a better insight. I don't know. She said, no, not the guy that you guys had on the stairs. The guy that came down.
Okay. Yep. Have you ever been read your Miranda rights? So, I gotta read you these, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him represent you or being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions, okay? Having these rights in mind, do you want to speak to me? Yes? Okay. And do you understand these rights? Okay. I called an ambulance because I saw that she was bleeding. I wanted her to get checked out, okay? So, where are you guys at? Were you guys at Vibes, Dreams?
Is that vibes?
Okay, Vibes. You didn't go to Dreams at all? Just Vibes? Okay. And you never met these guys before? You guys just met them at the club, you and your sister? Okay, it was just you and your sister? Okay. Came here, went up to that apartment?
See, I didn't know the apartment. I was looking for it. That's when I told the other apartment that, because I was at...
Because you thought it was...
I was at the wrong one.
Yeah.
But it was really the one below the one that I was at, in the apartment across from where I was at called the police.
Okay. So then, you guys were all in the apartment together.
See, because when I came in, I never paid attention to the number.
I got you. No, that's okay.
That's why.
But, so you guys were at his apartment together, okay? Do you guys know names at all? So, you guys were all at the apartment. What happened inside the apartment?
Okay, I was with the guy. I was the one that had the yellow sweater on. And she was... He had the yellow sweater on. He was light skinned.
Did he leave? Do you know if he left early?
Probably.
Okay. So, do you know him by...
maybe that was the other one or whatever, but he told me his name was, he was light skinned, kind of, he got a belly a little bit, he had a yellow sweater on.
Okay, so not.
That's the one that came out the apartment?
That's the one that I pulled out of the apartment.
Okay, that's...
Okay, not Chris. He told you his name was...
He's light skinned.
Okay, so that's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to confirm. No. Okay, so Chris is another male.
But he was in the apartment when I heard her yelling. See, I heard her yelling, but I didn't know what apartment she was in.
His brother, then. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
Chris is still up in there. Okay, so what happened with Did anything happen with you and Chris?
Yeah, see, I was in the room with him. See, I was in the room with him at first, and then I left out.
Okay. So you were in the bedroom with Chris first.
Yes.
And then you left. He fell asleep.
I was in the front room.
Yep.
With the one you put out of the apartment. He gave me to on him, and I kept telling him no.
Okay. So
yeah.
You didn't want to have to do anything with him?
No, and then I checked on her in the room with... She was in the room with somebody else.
With does that make sense?
Okay, I'm guessing that's him. I don't know the
If you don't know names, that's fine. I'm just going off of whatever I've been told. So his name's... I'm just going with... I'm assuming it's... Okay.
The one you put out the apartment is not the one she was with. But
Correct.
when I left out and I got locked out, she was in there with the rest of the dudes. I know that for a fact. She was in there.
Okay.
That's why I was banging on the...
So did you see her go into the bathroom with her in the bathroom at all? Or in the bedroom at all together?
She was in the bedroom, yeah. She was
okay,
in the
so
bedroom,
she was in the bedroom with one of them, and then
she
walked
was
out.
not undressed or anything.
Mm-hmm. She walked out.
When I was out of the apartment, that's when everything started happening. When I got out the bathroom, I heard her crying and she stormed out. That's why I got angry.
Okay, there you go.
Yes,
okay.
That's when I got angry.
So she was crying. She came out of the bathroom. She was crying.
No, she came out. She went out the apartment. And
she ran out of the apartment crying. Okay, you followed after her.
That's when I was angry. I kept asking her
and
what
you were
happened.
mad, like what happened?
And
that your sister
when I went
crying.
after the one she was in the room with.
Which is who?
She was in the room. What the happened? You're not telling me nothing.
Okay.
So that's when I went after him.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, after I went after her in the apartment, and I went after him, and then and then I went back out. Sorry, I went back out the apartment because he left. He ended up leaving, and I find his car.
So that's okay.
Yeah,
so
I
you
was
ran
trying
out
to
of the
find his
apartment
car.
trying to find
After
his
that,
car.
that's when she was in there with the rest of them, and she was yelling. So that's why I started charging at them.
Okay, so then that's why you started trying to break the door
said,
down?
Yeah, right.
But you were at the wrong apartment.
Yes, right. So, because I heard her yelling
so
in there.
So then when did you grab a fire extinguisher?
Oh, because I was trying to get in the apartment.
So you grabbed the fire extinguisher and started bashing the door with the fire extinguisher.
I heard her yelling, but I didn't know which apartment it was.
Okay.
That's when I started grabbing me a fire extinguisher. Because I'm like, bro, I can't get in this apartment.
At any time, did she tell you she was...
Yes.
You're telling me
she said he had sex with her against her will. That's why I was angry. That's why I charged at the first time.
And we talked to her, and she's saying she never said that.
She said she never said that?
Okay.
What did she say?
So now do you see what this whole issue we're having here, trying to figure out what happened? Okay. You're saying that's why you were mad, and that's why you went in and started hitting tone and whatnot.
She said something like he touched her or something without her will, or has sex, whichever one it was. I heard.
And she told you that where? Outside the apartment?
Yes, when you chased after her
when she was crying. Okay.
Yeah, she said they did something to her.
So then, do you remember asking her anything about that? Because you ran back in, right? And you were fighting, you were punching, whatever, mad, okay?
That's the first one that was in the room with her?
Yes, the one that was in the room with her, right? The one that you said you ran back into and
right, because he was the only one that was in the room with her.
Okay.
Because before...
Do you remember him saying anything to her when she came back in? Because she came back in after you.
No, she never came back in until after I started fighting him.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So you came back in, you were fighting him.
No, I didn't hear anything she was saying. I was just worried about putting my hands on him.
So you don't remember saying or asking anything?
No, I was just worried about putting my hands on him. I didn't hear him saying. I wasn't trying to hear.
Did the apartment owner get in the middle trying to break it up? Trying to, like, what's going on?
Is that when I was trying to hold him back and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So got in there like, hey, stop, what's going on?
Because that's the one I was trying to give me. That's the one I was trying to give me to give him
do
oral.
Yeah, the one that I was trying to.
And I'm trying to steady him. Like, no.
So he was the one trying to break up the fight, right? Okay. Yes. So when did your sister get hit?
When while I was trying to get in the apartment.
While you were trying to get in the apartment.
Yep.
So your sister was locked in by herself.
Yes. Because I didn't know which apartment it was. That's why she was in there by herself.
Okay. Did you see anyone hit your sister? You weren't in there, clearly, right?
No, I wasn't in there.
Okay.
That's why. That's
so
why.
you don't know who hit your sister.
Yeah, but I
how
heard
she
her
got
yelling
bloody.
the whole time. I heard her
Okay,
yelling. I
what
just
was
didn't know.
she yelling?
No, she was just yelling. Like she was
She was
screaming.
just screaming.
She wasn't saying anything. She was just yelling.
Okay.
Like I thought she was getting the whole time. That's how much she was yelling. I didn't know what was happening. And then she came out like, he hit me.
And pointed at who?
No, she didn't put out anybody.
Oh, she just said he
she
hit me.
just said
He hit me. Okay.
Because mind you, the one that did something to her or touched her, he left. So it was the
That's
other
not
ones
the
in
initial
there with
one.
her.
Right. But she's saying she never got touched. Right. So that's right. So you're saying she told you this. She's saying she didn't say that.
No. I don't know what happened. She said something happened. So
Okay. She said something happened. Not.
No.
Okay. She said something happened.
Yeah.
She never said I was.
She said something happened against her will. That's all I know.
She said those exact words. Something happened against her will.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Yeah, she said something like, y'all let him do this to me, stuff like that.
We have officers that asked her, and we have medical that asked her, where she sexually assaulted, was she touched, and she said no to any of it, that she was not. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll put everything that you said. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just telling you what I heard.
That's
why
all
I
I'm
reacted
asking
the way
about.
I did, because I wouldn't have if I didn't.
I can understand that, but you also just can't break down the door.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just trying to get in there. I heard yelling.
I understand, but it was the wrong apartment.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know it was the wrong apartment. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't look at the numbers or anything.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So, and you did hit him. Why were you hitting him?
Because he was in there with her.
He was in there, but you didn't know. You don't know if he was the one that hit her. You don't know who hit her.
No, I'm saying.
So there was multiple males inside, right? She was screaming, right? You don't know.
He was also in the front room the whole time.
Yeah,
everything.
he was.
That's all I'm saying. You know.
So you're just hitting him because he was in the room. So why wouldn't you have hit?
If it was anybody else, I would have hit them too.
Was in the room?
Who's
the other guy? The one that walked out to smoke?
If he would have walked out, I would have hit him too. I would have hit anybody. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
You know, I heard her yelling. All of them was in there. If I heard her yelling outside that apartment and I was outside of the apartment, they'd heard her yelling too. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You know?
So you don't know who it is? You don't know anyone's name by the Was there a male sleeping? Was there a male sleeping on the floor? Like in the living room? Like laying on the floor?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the one I was on the stairs when you guys came in.
That's all. Yep. That's okay. So you didn't do anything. You're not just laying on the ground.
He was asleep on the floor, as far as I know. When I first went in there.
Okay.
But I think he woke up. But
yeah, he said he woke up to walk out to smoke.
And she was yelling loud as hell because I
was in there when she was in there.
Yep.
Okay.
He was. He was on the floor in the living room, asleep.
Okay.
Is he going to jail?
Yes, most likely for battery. Yeah. That's. I talked to him. I think he's good.
Okay. Trimble just went on duty. Do you want me to have him start coming up here? Do you want to just transport it down?
I'll just probably transport them.
Okay.
Because I still have to do his booking. I didn't do his booking yet.
Okay, I can knock that out.
Okay, if you don't mind.
What is it?
Just for him, battery.
Battery?
Yeah.
Just battery.
Just battery.
Okay.
Did you get the other dude that left before?
No, so he was here before we got here. Yes.
But
About
that's
the
the one
upstairs stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who hit her?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Your sister, yeah. Your sister is saying it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's directly pointed to him and said, "This is the man that hit me." Okay. So that is why is over there and good for battery as of what your sister's saying and the injury to your sister. Okay. I talked to. Basically said he was sleeping on the floor, so he really didn't know what was going on, and he got up to go smoke a cigarette.
But he saw the aftermath when I came in.
So he said he kind of saw what happened after, but he wasn't there for like all the initial stuff or anything. Okay, so that making sense. Okay.
Yes.
And then you try to break into someone's apartment, right? Okay.
That's the wrong
You
one.
grabbed a fire extinguisher and was smashing their door.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you hit. So you already know you're going to jail. Okay. For criminal damage to property for that, and then for battery for hitting him. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you think I should know about what happened? Okay. You okay then? You don't need medical checked out at all? You okay?
I am bleeding on my hand from breaking the glass into the fire extinguisher.
Which hand? I don't see any.
The right.
I don't think I can see your right hand though, because the way the cuffs are. Okay, I see it. And you want to get medical checked out for you? It's cold, so I'm gonna close this, okay?
Yeah.
So you need medical checked out for that hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have my phone in my purse?
That's most likely still inside. I will work on that in a second, okay? She is bleeding from that hand, so she wants an ambulance.
Yeah.
And look for, a purse as well, the sister's purse maybe? Okay, we're gonna let him go. Will you put her in your car?
That's what we talked about.
Okay, so you're cool with that? Can you step out for me? We're gonna get these handcuffs off you, man. Turn around for me. So you understand why you're putting handcuffs, right?
No, sir.
You don't? Okay, so you were inside the apartment, right, when all this happened?
I was asleep.
That does not matter, you were still inside, right? So you were technically involved with it all, you were in the area, right? That is why you were detained.
You were claimed to be a
You were not
possible
arrested.
suspect.
This is why you're getting let go, because I talked to everybody, I talked to you, right? And they were saying you weren't the one.
Can I get my wallet, my phone, my
Yep.
keys?
Your hat's on top too. Of the car.
Because the fact that you were here, so you didn't know if you were a possible suspect.
What's up? What do you got
Once
left?
you figured out all the cards.
Nothing, just getting out. Did you get all the pictures up there?
Yep.
She said there was blood on the wall and stuff. Did you get the picture of the blood? Or maybe blood on the door?
On apartment E?
Yes.
Wallet.
Because she was bleeding. Her hands cut open, so she was like,
Was this
I took
his
photos of
apartment?
everything, so
okay.
if there was
So,
blood, then-
what's up?
Was this his apartment? Does he live here?
yeah,
He lives in. That was his apartment.
But no, I'm talking about him.
No, not living.
This is just like
Kapowski, can you chill with him? Huh? Can you chill with him for a second? I'm gonna go up and try to get their stuff real quick.
Okay.
His brother should still be up there. Hey, what's your brother's name? What? Oh, the one that's up in the apartment.
I'm gonna get Trumbull headed up here.
Okay, that's fine. She wants an ambulance to check out the finger.
Let's get fire for wellness.
Okay, that works.
318.
What's up?
Coaching fire for a wellness.
Ah, that's right.
is that's your guy's apartment though, right? Does he have keys on him?
He did have keys. Hey, is there keys up here?
Keys for like an apartment?
318.
Hey, are one of these keys to your apartment on here? The front door? Okay. Can we get, so the females have like a purse
I
and
tried
a
to
phone?
all outside, that's why I did it. No, I'm not, no. I've got to go in my own apartment. I shouldn't be being arrested, bro.
Okay,
That's why I'm
is there still somebody up in the apartment?
They can't get I don't know what's in there, no. They no permission, take me to jail. So I'm going to jail for this no.
He's being
I'm not trying to.
Okay, you can go up and knock. Yeah, you can go up and knock, but
I'm not trying to bust the door in for her purse, but like
yeah, you can go up and knock. He said no to using the keys and entering to get it.
I want to open the front door to get into the apartment building. I'm not opening his apartment.
I don't know if you can get some keys for it, but
I'm not opening his apartment. I'm opening the front door.
I'm 12 on.
my keys. Did you do that booking for me?
Yeah, book and sit on your computer.
Thank you. This is the whole.
That's me. What a mess.
Yeah, that was a rough one. He's basically just going because she had injury and she pointed at him and said he did it.
The victim that was in the ambulance?
Pointing at him directly, saying this is the one that did it.
Okay.
And that's why the sister was punching him.
Sister as in her?
Her thought that he was the one that might have done something to her sister, the girl, the victim.
Oh, like she was singing as right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But victim stated nothing happened.
Okay. I covered everything that happened up there.
Okay.
You'll just need to add crim damage and DC,
Yeah.
and I will relate on the relationship codes. I will relate my victim.
Okay. Sergeant said instead of doing it all in one, still do it in one, but do a sup for the other incident. That's
Yeah,
what he
so
told
I
me to
subbed
do.
mine. Yep.
Okay, you subbed that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You're gonna be there arresting for her.
Yeah.
you will add the charges and I'll add the relationships.
Okay. Yeah, that's,
Well, you'll have the DC. You'll just relate that to society,
yeah.
and then I will relate my victim to the crypt damage.
Okay. I think yeah. I got
You
it.
think you got it?
Yeah.
Like a necklace and some sunglasses?
Alright.
Let him know. No, I didn't go in his apartment.
Where were those?
These were what they threw out of the apartment when we walked up, but I mean,
So what are we gonna bring that to jail?
I mean, they're not going to let her have it in jail. I don't even know if this is, well, it's the sisters because her wig was snatched off her head.
What's on? I mean, I can run it
Attached
to.
to it.
I can run it
necklace?
to. Where'd you go? Oh, it's Methodist.
Methodist, I believe.
I can run it to Methodist, I guess. but-
I don't know whose bracelet this is, but I'm
What's
99.
one or
I
it's
can run
hers
that
or
down
the
there
other
now.
one? Okay.
I mean,
if
or
you
you
don't
can
mind.
take it into property. I don't know or care.
Oh, I'd rather not just tag a wig in the property. Bleeding.
She said her social security is in her purse. So they don't keep your social security card in your purse. That's stupid. Alright,
They'll
I'm
all
running
be
the
hanging out
Methodist.
tomorrow, anyways.
Yeah, just give her all that. And she can do whatever she wants with it. Alright, thank you. Trying to piece that together. What is
Your report, remove the people as...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add everybody
Yeah.
on the original for it to probably not fuck everything up. We never talked to the guy inside, but at this point, it's what's done. Is
We
done.
did what we could with, you know, having 4 or 5 officers.
2805 Larchmont.
She's not, they're just going to wrap up her hand.
Perfect.
They said she doesn't need stitches or anything, so she's not, you know.
Certain individuals were arrested, taken into custody, and charged with criminal damage to property and battery. If convicted, what do you think their sentence should be? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.